Hi friends, it's Wednesday evening, it's almost 6 o'clock and I'm getting ready to fix dinner for my family. So for today I was thinking to make some tomato soup. So I'll show you what my ingredients are for tomato soup. I will use a can of tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, an onion, a carrot, about 2 garlic cloves, and some brown rice. You can use regular rice, but I like to use brown rice for its benefits. Additionally, so this is a bonus, I'm gonna make some sausages, and this is the Nuremberger style that I usually buy here in Germany. And I've got this, and I'll show you in just a second how I make this. So before you start chopping the vegetables, you can go ahead and start boiling your rice. If you want, you can use regular white rice, jasmine rice, or any other type of long grain type rice. Again, I'm using brown rice for its benefits. It's got more fiber than the regular rice. It's much healthier. So I have put here about half cup of brown rice. I will cover it with water. Just a tip so you know, the brown rice needs some additional water when you boil it. So more water, it requires more water than the regular white rice. This is the amount of water I'm using for half cup. Alright, the rice is starting to boil. I have heated some olive oil in a pan, and now I'm gonna add all of my veggies, the carrot, the onion, and the garlic. I'm gonna stir fry them for 2 to 3 minutes. I'll add some salt. Some sea salt. Stir fry them for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll add the water. I'll put my tomatoes a little bit later because I want the other vegetables to be a little bit softer. So now the water goes in. And I think I can add a little bit more. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this to a boil and I'll let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will add my tomatoes, my crushed tomatoes. Alright, so for my puff pastry sausages, I'm using once again these Nuremberger sausages, but you can use any other sausages that you like, or you can even use hot dogs. And this is the puff pastry. I'm sure there are lots of different brands wherever you are. So I'm gonna cut my puff pastry in half. Get one sausage. And starting with the end, oops, I hope you can see. Yeah, starting with the end, just roll the sausage one time. And then I'm gonna cut the edge right here. And fold the ends, just like so, because it's too big. You can cut the ends if you want to, and then just cut them in bite size. I usually cut them in 3 and place them on your pan. I have covered my pan with parchment paper. Okay, I'll show you one more time. I'll get another sausage. Make sure your puff pastry is completely defrosted, because you don't want to work with a frozen, still frozen puff pastry. It will break. Fold it and then cut them. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm done with my puff pastry. I'm gonna save this for later, and of course I'm gonna keep this in the freezer. So this is how they look like. And I have prepared here some egg wash. So I have an egg. I have added some salt. I'm gonna mix it really quickly. And I'll use my silicone brush. I love silicone brushes. I'm gonna brush each and every sausage with this egg wash. And then I will top them with some sesame seeds. I'll show you in just a second. So I've got my sesame seeds right here. I'm gonna use my fingers and top everything with sesame seeds. You can use poppy seeds if you like to, but we love sesame seeds. I think you can even add salt, like sea salt, on the top. Alright, I have preheated my oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. They will go in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. You really need to watch them closely because they burn very fast, so be careful. They're in the oven now. We like this puff pastry because you can add almost anything inside. You can add sausages, you can add cheese, you can add jelly, so they're really convenient. The rice is still boiling. The soup is boiling also, and now I will add the crushed tomatoes. And this needs to simmer for an additional 10 minutes, I would say. The tomato soup is ready, and I'm just gonna blend everything now. I will transfer it to another pot, and I will add the brown rice. This is the brown rice. It's already cooked. It sticks to the bottom, but that's fine. I'll add some more salt, some pepper, and some Italian seasoning. And this is the soup. Alright, here we've got our puff pastry, and they're done also. So dinner for tonight is the tomato soup with rice and the puff pastry, the sausages puff pastries. I hope you enjoy it. Bye!